and welcome to another weekly preview. I'm going to talk to you about the upcoming movies, TV shows, and video games that I think are worth checking out. Now, there's nothing for movies particularly coming out. Again, it's January, not the best month for movies. Not really sure why exactly Scream came out in January, to be honest, but I think January is pretty much over when it comes to movies. Video games. We do actually have a video game coming out this week that some people might be interested in checking out. I should remember the name of it. It's Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Extraction. Uh, I've never played any Tom Clancy game besides Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. I played a little bit of Splinter Cell Conviction. I think that was a 360 one. It wasn't very good. So I've not played any of the Rainbow Six games, but this one could be interesting. I heard there's aliens in it, so that's something. You can't go wrong with adding aliens to a game. I guess this week is really mainly about TV shows, because on Hulu you have How I Met Your Father, which is, I guess it's a spin-off of How I Met Your Mother. I don't know if it exists in like the same continuity as How I Met Your Mother, or if it's just a similar concept attaching, just a similar concept that they decided to market as similar to How I Met Your Mother. This isn't something that I'm going to be checking out, of course, because I had no interest in watching How I Met Your Mother, and I'm not going to watch How I Met Your Father either. I mean, I suppose if I were to pick one of the two to watch, I would pick to watch How I Met Your Father, because I dislike more of the people in How I Met Your Mother than I do in How I Met Your Father. I don't really know any of the people in How I Met Your Mother, in How I Met Your Father. But I mean, besides Hilary Duff is like the main character. I think I know one of the guys in it. Is Robbie Amell in it? Possibly? I don't know. But I don't really like a lot of the people in How I Met Your Mother. I mean, Colby Smulders is fine, but that's about it. So I never had any interest in watching that show. But a show I do watch, and I am looking forward to, it's coming out on Netflix this week, is Ozark. This is season 4. I believe it's part 1, which that's a little disappointing. I don't like when Netflix drops the part 1 and then I'll have part 2 next year. Just call it season 4 and season 5 if you're going to do that. If you're going to split it up, then call it 2 different numbered seasons. I really hate the 4A and 4B. And no, just call it season 4 and call it season 5. Whatever. But anyway, I'm really looking forward to Ozark. I like this show a lot. Honestly, I think it's just like a better version of Breaking Bad in some ways, which might sound blasphemous because a lot of people out there think Breaking Bad is the greatest show ever made. I disagree about that. I like Ozark. I just like Ozark better. I like Better Call Saul better than Breaking Bad. So whatever. I don't know if I'll end up talking about Ozark. If I'll do like a review for it, potentially, maybe, probably not. Just because I haven't talked about any of the other seasons. And I mean, I don't think I'm going to go rewatch the whole show. I probably should have. This kind of snuck up on me. I mean, it's a good show. It's long, 3 seasons. I don't know how I want to go rewatch 3 seasons. Maybe I'll like rewatch season 3. Just get fully aware of everything that's going on. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Ozark. I think that's probably going to be pretty good. Yeah. And like I said, I mean, that's it for stuff coming out. There's no movies. I mean, there are movies, but it's January schlock that you shouldn't even waste your time with seeing. Go see Scream or go rewatch Spider-Man No Way Home. I assume that's still in theaters at this point. I saw that Venom was still playing in some theaters, so I would assume Spider-Man No Way Home is still playing. They're like changing it too. I saw that they're like they're like George Lucasing the movie while it's still in theaters. They're like changing the special effects of certain scenes. That's weird. I've never seen that done before. I mean, maybe it has. To my knowledge, it hasn't been done before, especially not like a super big movie like this or any movie like this. It's really weird that they would do that. And it's not like problems that they're fixing or like continuity issues or unfinished CGI. It's just like, nah, we want to change how this looks. That seems weird to do. I mean, is it like trying to draw people back in? Like, oh, they changed things. I should go back to theaters and see the new changes. But you probably wouldn't even notice the new changes. People only started noticing because they had seen it. You know, like I went back to the second time and that scene was different looking. So, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's about it for a weekly preview. So I guess I will see you guys next week.